All right. Yay. Cool. Awesome. So this is Emily Otto, and I'm here with Kaycee, the queer priestess. And Kaycee, for the last 6 months, 5 months, has been in my mastermind program. And I just wanted to get on a video and give a little bit behind the scenes about Kaycee and a bit of a testimonial for the mastermind. So Kaycee, can you tell us more about you and your amazing business?
Yeah, so I am Kaycee Joy, the queer priestess, CEO of Kaycee Joy Healing. I am in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I've been working with clients virtually, and I just also shifted into working with clients in person.
Yay!
So I'm going to do both. And I have like a top-down approach as well as a bottom-up approach. So I do mindset as well as embodiment, somatic, releasing trauma, helping heal trauma that's trapped in the body, and bringing like this spiritual way of doing it. It's a very spiritual, intuitive business that I have, but I really love working with the queer community and just being able to help them heal and be liberated so that they can go out and be like the fullest, most authentic expressed version of themselves.
So good. Such important work.
Yeah.
And I love that you do it both in person and online. I think like being able to do what we want to do and have these different pieces of business is so important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so for the last 2 years, I had gone through psychospiritual school. And so I've actually been, the way that it's built is being able to go through as a client or a student and also take those tools and go bring them forward as a practitioner. And
Awesome.
so for the last 2 years, I've had my hands working on people, right? And so I can see how laying my hand on somebody's shoulder and having them press against me to release whatever's trapped in their shoulder, to release the trauma, to give them the physical relief, that also is so important and so crucial. And so I'm like, I really want to do both,
We get to do both.
We get to do both. Yeah. And then another element of being able to work with people in person is being able to also do the quantum healing hypnosis technique, which is like the past life regression. And that feels really beautiful and profound in person because it's this very intimate session. It's 3 to 5 hours long, like really getting to know somebody in their life and some of the patterns that have held them back. And then also going into past lives to see what are some of the life lessons that they didn't learn in past lives that are affecting their current lifetime, and being able to just heal, clear, sever, so that moving forward in this lifetime, they can be lighter, they can live fuller. And so it's just cool. Like, it's such beautiful work.
It's awesome. It's been really fun to watch you like combine your skills and like be able to offer what you want when you want. I'd love to know what made you decide to join the mastermind, and then tell us a bit about your journey over the last 5 months.
Yeah, so ultimately what had me join the mastermind is you invited me. You and I were in a mastermind together before. And so I already just felt like this connection to you and some of the things that you would promote or sell. I'm like, okay, you're a business coach for spiritual healers. And so just like, I'm a spiritual healer, and I went to school for business. I've taken a lot of business courses, but the way that you bring the language to speak to the spiritual healer entrepreneur just really resonates with my soul. And so it was just an easy yes.
Yay.
Yeah. And over the last six months, I feel like we had our first one-on-one call at the beginning, like within the first month. And I was finally able to just literally hang up from that call and go forth and launch an online program that I had been like wanting to launch for years. And so it's just like, oh, like I really can do this. not only did I believe in myself, but I think your belief in me allowed me to just like, oh, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I like fall down and we figure out a different way. Great. You know, so to be able to go do it messy and just know that I can clean it up. So I launched a 7-week program, created the like an automated system for selling my meditation bundles. I created an evergreen way of selling the online live course that I took people through. And just really figuring out how to continue selling, like work with me, work with me, work with me, work with me. Here's what I'm offering. Work with me, work with me, work with me. And so it's just been like this really fun, beautiful journey of self-trust and doing the things that have been like stuck in my brain and my heart to do.
Yay. And you're doing them and they're out there and you're supporting your people through your content and through working with you. And it's really fun to watch.
Yeah. Thank you.
What would you say to someone who's considering joining the mastermind? Who's it the perfect fit for or not? And what would you tell them if they're like, I'm looking at Emily's stuff, I'm thinking about it. What do you think?
I just say go for it. It's like there is this element of magic that happens just reading the sales of like, what is it about Emily? You know, like there's like this pull towards you. And so if you have the pull towards Emily, can you just trust that? Can you trust the pull? And then know that the way that things are curated through the mastermind really is for the spiritual healer. Like totally the language is there. And so if you find yourself being like, well, I worked with this business coach and I was talking about like this quantum physics and this Reiki and this psycho spiritual somatic work and trauma healing and hands-on and intuition. And they were like, you know, blank stares. Like you just maybe felt like somebody didn't get it. Emily gets it. And so you can bring all of your, like your whole self into this container and be held and witnessed and seen and know that you can go forward and bring your gifts to the world.
I'm like starting to tear up because thank you. That's really what I want. Like I didn't start this business to be like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. I started it because I want to help the healers make money and help their people. Like that's the whole point. And that North Star, I hope stays solid in my content and marketing and programs. And it's really lovely to hear that reflection back from you. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Yeah, there is an element of like what you put out in the world is actually what you do and you give, right? Like it's not like you're putting something out there and then I'm in your container and I'm like
what's this? Yeah, that means a lot to me because I think there is a lot of flash whiz bang marketing out there and you get in it and it's like, wait a minute, this is not what I thought it was. And I'm really glad my programs are not that way.
Not at all. Yeah.
What you see is what you get. Do it.
What you see is what you get. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your business or the work or the program?
I just love how aligned my work feels. Like all the pieces of my life have been threaded together for now. It's like such a time as this, right? Like all of even like if I look at my life as a whole, the things that I've been through, even based on my human design, I just found out last week that like the hardships that I have gone through, I am meant to heal and then go help people heal those things themselves. It's literally like I was born to do this work.
Are you a role model?
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. No, I'm a 3-5.
3-5. Okay, cool.
I think the 3
is the role model. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Very cool.
So I really, truly, wholeheartedly love the work that I am doing in the world. And the main reason why I started doing this work was, as like I had gone through life training before, or life coach training probably 6 years ago now, but I wasn't really doing a whole lot with it. And then in 2019, I had been fired from the kids pastor's position, and I had to heal so much to finally be comfortable enough to own my queerness. And the healing work that I did to be able to like be okay with me and really love me, and then move forward and marry my wife, I just knew I wanted to bring this work into the world more fuller. Like, just let's really liberate the queer community.
Hell
That's how I
yes.
really feel. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why you get to fully claim that queer priestess, the
Yes.
queer priestess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I'm really excited to watch your work expand and evolve and get to all of the beautiful humans that you're supporting.
Yeah. This is just the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
it's insane.
just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Plenty more where that came from.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you so much, Kaycee. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.